The water bearer, also known as Aquarius, is the last of the 14 zodiac signs included in the Allcento Tarot and has an esoteric meaning of thought. Hello, I'm Michael J. Auger. Aquarius is the Latin word for water carrier or cup carrier. The imagery associated with this sign depicts the creation and destruction of the world via the pouring of water from a symbolic vessel. Despite the imagery of a vessel of water being poured, not to mention the glyph used to depict this zodiac sign being a symbol of water, Aquarius is actually an air sign, sharing similarities with Gemini the twins and Libra the scales. So why is there so much water symbolism for an air sign? An explanation for this is due to the power of creation and destruction being a divine thought. Thoughts are linked with the air element, and the water bearer is the purest example. The oldest myth of Aquarius is associated with Atrahasis, a priest from ancient Mesopotamia whose name means exceedingly wise. This priest was instructed to build an ark and fill it with animals in order to survive a great flood, similar to the story of Noah and other flood myths. In Greek mythology, the flood is caused by Zeus, but in every version, humanity is washed away so that it can start over again. This type of parable is used to teach the concepts of regeneration and reincarnation. Another Greek myth that is linked to this zodiac sign is the story of a beautiful young prince named Ganymede, who was herding sheep one day when Zeus, disguised as an eagle, decided to snatch him up and take him to Mount Olympus, where he made Ganymede the cupbearer for the gods. Zeus then made him immortal with eternal youth and eventually made him into a constellation. In this story, the theme is elevation of a mortal human being from the material world to the realm of the gods to be entrusted with their secrets. Although these two stories are very different, they share a theme of radical transformation brought about by a divine idea. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn correspond this zodiac sign with the Star card, which is like a light bulb turning on and represents a divine idea being granted. The Star Triumph also features water being poured to further emphasize a baptismal-like transformation from an old way of thinking to a new revelation. The Minchiati tradition of the tarot features the pouring of water through the air to represent the transfer and communication of ideas. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, a planet associated with sudden changes or revolutions. Although the energy of Aquarius is unpredictable, it is nevertheless traditionally considered a fixed sign, which means it also has a steadfast quality and represents the season at its height. These conflicting characteristics means this is a complex sign, and thoughts, especially divine thoughts, are most certainly complex. The Allcento Tarot continues in the Minchiati tradition. Similar to a water ripple, the personality of the water bearer seems consistent, but is actually quite up in the air. Those ruled by this sign have an unusual technique for solving problems that may seem strange, but their artistic and eccentric methods are surprisingly inventive and effective. A complex combination of being both easygoing and persistent is the secret to their success. They consider humanitarian charity and working for the greater good to be of the highest value. The water bearer empties water from his vessel into another, where yellow flowers spring forth. This symbolizes both the creation and destruction of the world, and this connection with the idea of cyclic death and renewal makes it an appropriate final card of the zodiac archetypes. Next, we will transition into the cards of the minor arcana, and I hope that you will continue with me on this spiritual journey through the cards of the tarot. Please give this episode a thumbs up and leave a comment to share your support. As always, I invite you to visit my website, offbeatartwork.com. And until next time, brightest blessings on your spiritual journey.